To a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And we've got David Aldridge, our Hall of Famer, patrolling the sideline. And they've got a few injuries on their bench, less options, but you'd think not too big of an impact for them.
2 players injured, one of their stars out, something they'll have to dig deep to overcome.
And the starting group for the Spurs. They've got Washington. Castle is out there with Shaedon Sharpe. Then there's Keldon Johnson. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5. And for Houston, MP out there with Jabari Smith. Then there's Amen Thompson. Then there's Shepard. And it's Whitmore in at the small forward position. And as a coach, Stan, what's something you try to establish at this stage?
I think there's 2 things, Kevin. First, we're trying to build our habits the right way, everything. From the way we practice, to the way we prepare for games, to the way we warm up, all of it. And then second of all, we're trying to figure out our rotations. Who's going to start, who's going to come off the bench, which groups work well together. It's an ongoing process.
A lot of moving parts, you're right. Shot by Johnson, no good.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
And the basket is good.
And Whitmore, a beast inside because of his power and ability to elevate.
Here's Castle. There's the pick. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Now, here's MP. Floats it up for MP. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, when you talk about how MP can score the ball, the possibilities are endless.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
I was able to talk with Ime Udoka for a minute. Now he's in awe of Victor Wembanyama, just like everybody else. He said, I don't know that we can stop him. I don't know that we can slow him down. But they want to try and play a physical brand of basketball against him at both ends and see if that has any effect. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. What a season it was for MP. Greg, a great playoff run, and now he'll forever be a 2-time NBA champion.
And every title run is different. MP knows that now. But the way his team came together in the postseason was fantastic. A great season capped off with another ring for MP.
All right, Stan, let's put that coaching hat back on you. How in the world would you game plan for a player like Victor Wembanyama?
Well, that's a great question, Kevin, and there are no great answers because he's so good. I think when you're guarding him, you want to be as physical as you can and keep him as far away from the basket as possible to negate his length. Defensively, or when you're on offense, his defense, I think you want to use his instincts to block shots against him, take the ball at him, draw him, and get the ball to open people.
That sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, but if it were that good, it would work more often against a guy that good.
The Rockets have gone 4-4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. And the shot goes in.
Well, look, this is how you want to start every game. 5 for 5. Come on.
Here's Castle. Washington with it. Launches a 3. MP grabs the miss. Now for the second time in his career, Greg, MP was first-team all-defense last year.
And MP told us tonight it is a new season, but he wants to build on last year's selection and do it again.
Pass to Castle. Can they get it? Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. The Spurs shooting their first foul shot of the night. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Now, here's Thompson. Puts up a three. Here's MP. Plays it up and banks it in.
Talk about a guy who never gives up. MP showing great effort.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Rocket 6. Fires away from way outside. It's rebounded by Houston. MP's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Great Kentucky native Reed Sheppard followed in his dad's footsteps and stayed local for his college years.
How cool was that? His dad winning 2 national championships for the Bluegrass State, was named the MVP of the '98 college tournament, and he even had a brief stint in the NBA. Reed, the 3rd overall pick of the 2024 draft, blazing his own trail.
Now, here's Sharp. Still without a basket. Wembanyama sets a screen for Sharp. Good on the triple.
Well, just in terms of a skill set, there's very little Shaedon Sharpe can't do.
MP outside. Ball stolen. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Pass to Washington. Johnson outside. Second shot opportunity. And no good that time.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
MP against Washington. MP right side. Pass to Sheppard. Over Castle. And it's Sheppard missing. Spurs trail by 4. Sharp the pass to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Thompson outside. Now Sheppard. Back to Thompson. MP outside. Pass to Whitmore. Fires from deep. Shot clock reset for the Rockets. Nice shot by Thompson.
Timing and athleticism. That's how Thompson won himself the second opportunity.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Well, it's a player's league, but certainly coaching has its place.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Şengün's checked in for Jabari Smith. Tari Eason comes in for Whitmore. Kerr's checked in for Amen Thompson. And Jalen Green subbed in for Sheppard.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
.143 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Washington. The Rockets pull it in. This, of course, their first chance they've had to see the San Antonio Spurs. Şengün passes to Eason. Here's Green. Lets it go with the 3. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And what you just love about Green, a guard who works with or without the ball, can break you down in so many ways.
Now, here's Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk. Terrific. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And yeah, how about this team also following up their shots, getting those offensive boards, also a key for their success.
We've got Shepard, MP out there with Alperen Şengün. Then there's Amen Thompson, and it's Smith in at the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Alperen Şengün is a weapon on the block. Coach Ime Udoka said there are not a ton of true low-post threats in the NBA nowadays. Joel Embiid, Jokic, I don't know how many others there are anymore.
Unbelievable move by MP. Well, Greg, last season was one that MP will never forget, nor will his dad or grandpa, after being awarded his first NBA MVP.
And Kevin, what a special moment for MP and his family. Generations of hard work paying off in a huge way. But now it's a new season, and you know he's focused on what lies ahead. And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And the Rockets making a change here. Green's checked in. Johnson's checked in for the Spurs. Sharp comes in for Devin Vassell. Here's Castle. The rebound by Shepard.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Johnson down low. It's up against Thompson. Wembanyama down low. Covered by MP. Count it, good.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
And I'm sure last season is still fresh in MP's mind, Greg. He accomplished what very few players before him have done. Winning the MVP in the finals for a second time.
And there's something about the biggest stage in the sport that brings out the best in it. It says something about his mental toughness as well. Not everybody thrives under pressure like he does.
Just 5 on the clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Here's Castle. That 3 off the mark. Rockets leading by 9. They kick it out to Green. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Well, Stan, when the Spurs landed the first overall pick in the draft, their fortunes changed back on May 16th, 2023.
Look, Kevin, the hardest thing for any franchise is to find the guy that you can build everything around. When they got Wembanyama, that dream came true for San Antonio, and they've got the guy they can build this franchise around for years to come.
Whitmore, he's checked in for the Rockets. Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. Here's Whitmore, covered by Vassell. MP outside. Green bounce pass. Goes up with a strike. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Green's got the lead up to 13 now for the Rockets. San Antonio's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Pass to Washington. 1:04 left in the second quarter. And the basket by Vassell.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
MP against Washington. MP right side. Smith outside. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Smith's got 6.
He's got such a smooth release on catch-and-shoot jumpers. Smith is lethal off ball.
Vassell outside. Johnson surveying the floor. Vassell, no good.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
It's good, and the Rocket lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Washington.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish. Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Here's Castle, and we've reached halftime in this one. Rockets ahead, up by 12. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
43.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead.
They're passing on point, reading the defense and reacting. Kenny, I wish you'd react this fast when I asked you to pass the cinnamon rolls.
I'm just trying to watch out for them carbs for you, big fella. Just watching out those carbs.
And now an opportunity. And that's all for us.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Here's who Brian Keefe is starting the second half with. They've got Wembanyama. Washington out there with Johnson. Then it's Castle, and it's Sharp in at the 2.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Hey, Stan, I've always wondered, back when you were coaching, college or pro, what was your defensive philosophy?
Well, I think, first of all, Kevin, we always wanted to take away the easy baskets. In other words, we're going to get back in transition, not give away fast breaks. We are going to try to protect the paint and make sure we're not giving away layups. And we didn't want to foul unnecessarily and give away free throws.
Well, last year, Greg MP continuing to cement himself as an elite player in this NBA.
First team All-NBA for a second time. MP has become a franchise player, someone you build your team around.
It's good.
MP on a mission there to get to the bucket.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Wembanyama outside. And stolen by Whitmore. Pass to Smith. Oh, and the dunk by Smith.
Man, this Smith Jr. fun to watch, especially when he's rising up for these highlight reel slams.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
Johnson outside. Washington sends the pick for Johnson. His three-pointers off the mark.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing. And this is crucial to Whitmore's development, wanting to continue to improve as a scorer.
Pass to Wembanyama. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. From deep, Johnson. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And how about this for MP? He'll be releasing his own signature shoe very soon. What a milestone.
And I'm very excited to see what Puma and MP have put together. It's a collaboration that I know everyone's been buzzing about, waiting for the big reveal.
And we've got a timeout call by Brian Keefe. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Here is the 2K leaderboard with the list of last season's top three-point shooters. MP is number 1.
And getting that spot at the top of the list was such a huge accomplishment. What a year it was for him from behind the arc.
Wembanyama outside. They need this. He makes his 10th basket of the night from the field. He has missed 2 shots from the floor.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
To the middle, here's MP, and MP throws it down.
Well, tonight has been the MP show. And guys, they have to keep it simple. Just keep feeding MP the ball and keep seeing him add to that point total.
Here's Wembanyama, and the rebound goes to the Rockets. MP's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Smith, no good. Spurs trail by 19. On the wing, Johnson. Pass to Washington. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Yeah, Johnson tapping into his vision.
Whitmore with it. Now Shepard. Here's Thompson. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Johnson, a wide open look. No good from outside.
Well, he hasn't made a shot, and his team is losing. Time to find another solution.
Smith, and then Smith with the dunk.
Oh, 2 loud points from Smith there. Get up, Jabari.
Here's Castle. Pass to Sharp. Now Washington. Here's Wembanyama. Covered by MP. MP grabs the miss. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Houston. They lead by 20. It's the most we've seen. Shepard with the ball. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Spurs. Castle's got 4 rebounds in this game. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. A move that likely helped the league's parity has been shortening max contract lengths. Commissioner Silver says we used to refer to it as dead money, a star player toward those end years sitting on the bench. We've reduced max contracts to 5 years, and in some cases 6. This way, it moves to more pay for performance. Kevin?
I think, DA, that's a pretty good business decision. It's going to have nice ramifications. 13 feet away. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the Spurs winning the 2023 lottery stand, adding the terrific Victor Wembanyama. A franchise changer, it appears.
Yeah, Kevin, the hardest thing, and you need a lot of luck to do it, is to get that guy. The guy you can build everything around. There aren't enough of them to go around. Victor Wembanyama is a guy you can build a championship franchise around, multi-skilled at his size. This guy's going to be a fixture in this league for a long time.
Back to MP. Another miss by Houston.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Pass to Castle. It's stolen by Shepard. They push it up 4 on 3. Floats it up for MP. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Showing off some athleticism there. This is why MP's teammates are always looking for the lob.
Spurs shooting around 41% on the night. And here is Washington. Here's Wembanyama. And good that time. And it's now 26 points for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And MP throws it down.
Well, look, the defense has got to try a different plan on MP. Because what they're doing now, it's clearly not working.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Wembanyama looking it over. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on MP. San Antonio shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Şengün's checked in for Smith. Tari Eason comes in for Cam Whitmore. Kerr's checked in for Amen Thompson. And Jalen Green subbed in for Shepherd.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Rockets. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. Back to the action in just a minute. Checked in for the Rockets. Shepherd comes in for Dylan Brooks. And San Antonio with the change here too. Castle's checked in for Washington. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's MP. Good defense by Wembanyama.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
We've got Thompson. Green is out there with Shepherd. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's MP in at the 4. That's the 5 for Houston right now. They grabbed their own miss. Payne's shot is good.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Spurs trail by 14. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Champagnie. MP grabs the miss. MP's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. San Antonio with the rebound. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Champagnie offline with his 3. Rockets leading by 14. Out left of the wing. Shepherd the pass to Şengün. That's another rebound. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
I like MP there, going up to get that rebound, working for those second chance points.
Pass to Champagnie. Wembanyama up top. For the 3. Wembanyama, what a high release on the 3.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
So for the Rockets, Jabari Smith comes in for Şengün. And Cam Whitmore's subbed in for Jalen Green. Pass to Shepherd. That's a 2 from Smith. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. And the Rockets lead by 15.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Sharp sets the pick for Washington. And the 3 off target.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Floats it up for MP. It's stolen by Wembanyama. looking to end his cold spell, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, easy call.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Rockets.
Well, look, you have to be able to count on energy and effort every night, and they're showing a lot of it with this transition package.
And we also got to highlight how lackluster the opposition has been in terms of boxing out. This team is flat out bullying them on the offensive glass.
Pass to Washington. Johnson sets the screen for Washington. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Rockets leading by 15. Down low, here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
Fantastic slam by MP, proving how dangerous he can be inside.
Here's Sharp. Johnson kicks to Washington. Pass to Sharp. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
Pushing it up, goes up, and finished off by Shepherd.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
1:39 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Washington. Now here's Johnson. Whitmore defending. Washington sets the pick for Johnson. Here's Wembanyama. Just 5 to shoot. No good on the 3.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Rockets.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
You've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Sinks the triple.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
Pass to Washington. Johnson sets the screen for Washington, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth. And a wide-open look for MP. And another 3 for Houston.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
So we see Houston taking the W here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. So now for Greg Anthony.